Hello and welcome back to Connections Corner, the podcast brought to you by University of Gloucestershire. I'm Ivana.
And I'm Hesham.
And this podcast is all about exploring connections, how to find your people, your vibe and your future at the university. Today we're talking to Freya, who's a soon-to-be graduate and the Activities and Opportunities Officer here at UOG. So let's jump right in.
Hi Freya.
Hiya.
Thank you so much for coming from Oxford's campus to here. I feel like we should talk about where we are today because this is probably, we're not in an art gallery, guys. We're actually on our new city campus, recently just opened for all education and psychology students, and it's so nice.
Yeah, it's really
It is fancy. It's given like corporate life. Like I can see myself in a gilet with a little briefcase. It's so nice. So yeah, if you're coming to study here, this might be one of your campuses. But I'm saying that to preface that we are filming in the atrium of the city campus. So you might hear all kinds of noises. They're still putting up the art. Someone's phone might go off.
Yeah.
That's okay.
We apologise in advance, but you know.
It's part of the atmosphere. But yeah, Thank you so much for coming.
That's okay.
For any students who might not know who you are, or they don't know anything about the university, they might be just searching who we are for the first time. Introduce yourself and what you do at the Students' Union.
Yeah, so my name's Freya. I'm this year's Activities and Opportunities Officer at the SU, well, all SUs like across the country. They're run by student officers that are elected in by the students.
Yeah.
And we kind of lead the direction of what the Students' Union is doing for that year, work on different campaigns, projects, but like putting students at the forefront of all we do is like the main objective.
Love that. I'm just going to ask you, I'm sorry, just me being the annoying person I am, I'm going to use just to speak closer to the microphone. Yeah. That's okay. See, guys, this just happens. This stuff happens. It's okay. That's so amazing because obviously you would have been a student here. So I want to kind of go back to the beginning. I always do that, don't I? Like, I want to see the beginning of your journey. Where's home? When did you start looking at universities? And did you know that you wanted to come here? Did you go to an open day? Just tell us about your journey, about how you got to UOG.
Cool. So I'm from West Sussex, a little place called Horsham. It's
Quite
not
far.
far from, it's like 3 hours in the car.
Horsham is nice.
Have you been?
My best friend is from there.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, really randomly.
It's like not far from
nice.
Gatwick Airport. I always just say like between London and Brighton. Hadn't really thought about uni much. Obviously, like all of my kind of college experience was like COVID. But I was like, I think I want to go, not really sure, but also kind of want to travel. Just, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. So I was like, I'm going to take a year out. And then I got like sucked into au pair on TikTok, being an au pair.
Rogue?
So I actually went to
What's
Germany.
au pair?
It's like a nanny.
Love that.
For like
Yeah.
famous people?
No,
Oh.
no. So I actually went to Germany. It was meant to be for a year, but I was only there for like 6 months. I went to Stuttgart, which is in the south.
Love that.
And I was an au pair there for a lovely little family. I mean, you said like for famous people, I was like between two families. One family were like descendants of the German royal family, and they lived in a
Wow.
palace
Oh my-
outside of
Did
Munich.
you live there?
No, I went for the other family because the ones in the palace had 4 kids under the age. It was like 4 under 4, and it was in the middle of nowhere. And I was like,
not sure.
this isn't for me.
Yeah.
Whereas the family I did live with were like in a suburb just outside of a big city. Seemed there was like a lot of other au pairs there. It was just 2 kids, and they were lovely. And I've met some amazing friends that I'm still in contact with. So often
Wow.
like get to go out and like stay in like Switzerland. And
What an
Italy with
amazing
them.
experience.
Yeah.
What did you learn from that?
That's a hard question.
Sorry, I like to ask the hard-hitting questions.
Well, I was gonna go on to say like I got really homesick, which is why I didn't stay for as
Fair.
long. Like I really, really struggled. Like my anxiety like went absolutely through the roof. Like it was amazing. And like when I was with the kids, I enjoyed it. When I was with my friends, I enjoyed it. We went on like lots of different trips. But as soon as I was like by myself in the house in the day, I was like, what do I do with myself? Because it's really low paid. You get like, I want to say it's like €280 a month.
Oh. So you were like, this is not for me. This is not
Yeah.
sustainable.
It was something like that, and they call it like pocket money because essentially it's an exchange. So you're fed, you live with them, you
Yeah.
don't pay any cost while you're there.
Oh, that's not ideal.
So
Yeah.
it's just like a little, like, because it's a cultural exchange. So
Yeah.
that money is just to like help you kind of get by.
Yeah.
So I just found myself like teaching myself how to order a croissant in German, going to the little bakery and then going on a walk.
God.
Like that was my like day to day, and it
wow.
it got a bit repetitive.
That's intense.
But it must have been a crazy experience.
It was amazing. Like, I'd recommend it to anyone. I just think you've got to have savings when you go, because
Yeah, so you can actually have a good time.
Yeah, and to go somewhere where you'll definitely meet other people.
Yeah.
And yeah, just I don't think I was as prepared that I would get as homesick, because I've never struggled with that. I wasn't one of those kids that grew up like not being able to leave home or anything. But yeah, I really struggled. So then came back, got like a full-time job at a wedding venue, which I love still, like working events and stuff sometimes. But I was like, yeah, okay, uni, what am I going to do? And I had a place, so from before I went to Germany, I had a place here, which I deferred for creative advertising. I looked at a few, I knew I wanted to do like media and that kind of thing, but I knew that like making films was not for me.
No.
I knew that like sitting on a radio show, despite being here, was not for me. I was like, I know I want to be creative. Again, I was like, photography, not for me.
So you want to be more like behind the scenes?
Yeah.
Being like the strategist, like coming up with ideas?
Yeah, exactly. And a university called Ravensbourne came to my college, and they had a course. I was like, this looks great. Like, this is really up my street. And it was like advertising and branding, something like that. And was looking, we went there, really liked it. But I was like, I don't want to live in London. I was like, it's not for me. Like, I love London as a place, and I feel like eventually I'd maybe love to live there for like a year, experience it. But it's not the kind of place I'd want to live like long term. So I just was like, right, where else are similar courses? Found here in Falmouth. I was like, love Cornwall. Falmouth, really, really far away.
Fair.
And then came here and just like loved Cheltenham. I was like, it's so nice.
Did you come to an open day?
It wasn't an open day. It was like, I think one of the like
interview
open campus days.
Oh, like a visit.
Yeah, like there was quite a few different courses that had like lectures there, but it wasn't a full blown open day.
Yeah.
Like when we went up to Pittville accommodation, it was just like a peek through the window situation. But yeah, just really liked the vibe. So yeah, like had the place for here, and then deferred it when I went to Germany. And then I was like, started at this wedding venue job that I loved, and then they offered me like a full-time position, and I was like, do I do that? Do I go to uni? And everyone was like, go to uni. If you hate it, like, you can leave. Like, it's not that deep.
100%.
I went to uni here fully expecting I would have dropped out by Christmas.
Really?
Convinced. I was like, I'm going to go, just try it. I was like, but I will have dropped out by Christmas.
And do you think that's like almost like residual experience from being away from home for so long?
Yeah, I think because of the bad experience in terms of like being homesick in Germany that I had, I then like just felt that was going to happen. And it was like, I'm not going to be able to get past a certain period of time. So I was like, I'll get to Christmas. Like, unfortunately at the time, like my nan was really unwell as well. So there was like a not really wanting to come away from home because of that. But yeah, in the end, I'm here.
Wow. I mean, you've touched on so many amazing points there before even get into your SU career, because you've basically kind of spoken about a lot of students' experience that when you go to apply to university, there are so many different factors.
There's so many options.
There's so many different factors. It could be family stuff. It could be financial stuff. It could be previous experiences that have stopped you from doing stuff. What would be really good for I think a lot of our students to hear, or just students in general who are thinking about university, is what would you say to your younger self who was like maybe like apprehensive about going to university, thought that they're going to drop out? What would you say to younger Freya?
That genuinely be like some of the best years of your life, I think.
Love that. That's so nice.
Only like a small way in, but like, you know, into life essentially. But I think always going to look back on these years with like such fond memories, and like always say to like my housemates, can we just do it again? Like, can we just do it again? Like,
I love that. Do you miss them?
I still live with a couple of them now.
That's nice.
But yeah, I think it's just wanting to do that whole, you know, we're all like working now, like still living together, which is really nice. But, you know, just that. And I'm enjoying working life. I'm enjoying not having to constantly think about assignments and all that kind of stuff.
It's nice.
But also that kind of, it's such a unique experience being a student. Like, there's nothing else like it. So yeah, I'd love to be able to do it again.
That's so nice. Fab. I'm going to hand over to Ivana, who will ask you about your SU. I'm going to call it SU career. I always call it like student career, SU career, and your amazing campaign.
Yeah, so just to start, kind of, how did you, like, what made you want to, like, apply for the position?
So I've been the dance captain and vice captain the last 2 years.
Yes.
And just like I loved everything about that in terms of organising, love organising. And just like meeting so many different people, seeing like the change in people, what you can like give back to them. Like obviously I was so apprehensive about joining uni in my first year and didn't know what to expect from it. And I was like, right, join dance. I went to the auditions by myself, didn't know anyone, was terrified, but like those girls that were, you know, running the committee when I was in my first year were so welcoming, so kind, so caring. When, you know, things happened with my nan and she passed away, always there for me, like so lovely. And I think it got to the point of, oh, does anyone want to, you know, go for the committee role in second year? And I was, I'd be interested, because my degree was in advertising. I thought, maybe I'll go for like the marketing sec or something. I feel like that would be a good fit for me.
And you get experience.
Exactly, yeah, it's great, like great for your CV and things. But then the vice captain at the time was like, it doesn't look like anyone else wants to go for the role of vice captain. Like, I honestly think you'd be really, really good. But I was like, yeah, but I'm only going to be a second year. Like, I can't do that. And she was like, honestly, like, I think you'd be great. Like, have a think about it. Like, I'm happy to talk more, but I think you should do it. And then there was someone else that wanted to go for the marketing sec role. So I was like, okay, like maybe no one else wants to go for it. Like, so I went for it, and obviously because no one else had gone for it, you can vote that you don't think someone should get it if they do. But
I'm sure not a lot of people get voted out.
But yeah, everyone obviously had like, their confidence in me. So I became the vice captain in my second year. But I said to everyone at that point, I was like, do not let this, oh my God, I can't talk.
That's okay. Take your time.
Don't let this think that I'm going to become captain next year, because that's too much responsibility.
Yeah.
Like third year dissertation, absolutely not. I'm not going to be captain next year. I'll do vice captain this year.
Twist.
Then I'll step down. Yeah, obviously didn't. I was like, this is so much fun. I love like seeing the growth in people, planning things. Like I think it's my like strength as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, went for captain and got it, and yeah, just loved it.
Before we jump into the SU and the campaign, it'd be really good for you to explain what it's like being part of a society and what that means for people that actually have no idea what university societies, what university clubs are. Yeah. Because I'm guessing like that was probably a huge part of your...
And also being on committee, like you're taking on quite a bigger
and that's
role.
what made me like doing all of those experiences and enjoying it so much is what made me want to go for the officer role. And we were literally having a conversation about it in the office this morning, because we've got a couple new like members of staff. And this is how I've described the role to my friends and family, but like the officer roles, especially my one, because it's with the sports and societies, like think of it as like a bit of a weird term, but think of it as this like super committee role. Like you're there to support all of the committees.
That's hard work.
Yeah, like, but it's that kind of like next step up. Like I love being the dance captain so much.
Yeah.
And then to be able to help all the other different societies and sports committees like run their clubs and give back to students.
That's a lot of work.
I think that's the best way to like sum it up, is you're there to support all of them.
How did you join dance? Did you like go to welcome fair and then sign up, or did you know like a few people who
I mean, I'd always danced, so I was like pretty sure I'll do it.
Yeah.
But then you like get to uni and you think, oh my God, like gotta go and
sign
join
up.
now. Yeah. And there's a dance degree at the uni, so I was like, is everyone just going to be from that? Like, but no, it's like so many different courses. Like everyone gets involved. Obviously, a lot of the dance degree girls do it, but so many other courses as well.
What's been your favourite thing being part of the dance club?
Running our own competition last year.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That must be a lot of work.
Yeah, I think I spent probably more time on that than my degree.
If any of Freya's old lecturers are listening, she didn't say that. No, but that's something that you're really passionate about, and that's great.
Yeah, it was like the whole year in the planning and booking the venue and making sure the date was right. That was something we had a lot of problem with, because all the other like dance societies at different unis run their own comps, but we didn't want to clash with
other universities,
other ones that were nearby, because then you struggle to get people to come. But then another problem was like getting the flooring, and that's really expensive, but it turned out
what would you mean getting the flooring?
Dance
flooring?
Yeah, because you can't like tap on sports.
No.
So we did it at the arena in the big sports hall, but had like all curtains and
just
sparkly
tapping on the basketball court.
Yeah, sparkly fairy like backdrops and everything.
Cute. Love that.
But yeah, the flooring is for like special dance roll mat flooring. It would have been like $3,000.
See, that's so interesting to me, because like imagine coming to uni, you probably wouldn't have thought that at some point in your university career, you're going to be calling up businesses or booking up flooring for dancing.
Yeah, on a desperate scavenger hunt. Like it was on. I think we were about 3 weeks out, and we were like, we
don't have
no
floors.
flooring. We were going to ask like the Cardiff dance team to hire theirs, but they were like, no. And then it turned out that one of the sports facilities guys was like, oh, I feel like we have all the like offcuts from when they relaid the dance studio flooring. We were like, please. And we spent this one afternoon going through this cupboard that was just filled with random sports equipment, carrying all these like heavy like basketball ball hoops like out, all of this stuff. So at the back under this like other spiky mat was these like 12-meter rolls of black stunning dance floor, and we were like,
wow.
oh God. And now that's like officially owned by the dance team, and
it
was just offcuts from when they did the dance studios.
Love that.
So yeah, that was.
And who won competition?
It was like a place like you place in different categories.
Yeah.
So we had 4 other unis come and compete with us, and then we also went to a couple of other comps.
Love that.
But yeah, that was definitely my highlight.
They're fantastic. I've seen. I didn't see you perform, but I've seen footage of you guys performing, and it's insane. They did this number. I can't remember if it was your tab number with like.
The tap routine
with
hand plates.
Yeah, with little hand plates, and it's like giving like 1950s diner.
Oh
It's honestly very slay.
How are you holding that on?
They had like. It
Trick
was
of the trade, don't
It was
reveal.
like stuck to your hand.
No, it was like 2 bits of kind of elastic underneath, and then you slotted it through,
Honestly,
and then the
it's
cups
very
were
cool.
like super glued onto the plates to make it, because it was to the Hot Chocolate Polar Express song.
Cute.
Oh,
Honestly, shout out to OG Dance because they put on a great show. But yeah.
And so now you've kind of moved on from like your committee role onto this activities and opportunities officer role. And so one of your campaigns is focusing on tackling food insecurity. So we'll just probably start by kind of talking about that and what made you decide that that was like the right kind of topic and subject, and why now?
So I think when I went for the role, decided I want to run for activities and opportunities, you obviously have to put together like manifesto points to try and like get people to vote for you.
Because it's literally like an election.
Yeah, it's like posters everywhere on campus and stuff, like proper polling booths. So yeah, you have to kind of come up with like what you want to stand for when you run. And I feel like there's always just that ongoing like chatter like in the canteens, like, oh, food's really expensive, or like, you know, I feel like people are always like, oh, how much did your food shop cost? Like, you know, I think
it's a regular point of
you know,
conversation.
Yeah, and I remember having a conversation with one of our lecturers, like a really small course, and he was like, oh, all you do is like talk about how much everything costs. It's like, yeah, because we're students, like we're on a tight budget, but you know, I think that, you know, whether that's food or anything, everything is about how much it costs and can you fit it into your budget. And so many students are on different budgets. You know, people get different amounts of student loan, don't get student loan at all. Some people have like financial support from parents, others don't. Some people work part-time jobs. Like it's so varied, like, you know, but, you know, no one's ever going to want to be spending tons and tons, especially like on something like food. So I just thought cost of food and kind of the general cost of living thing, I think is popular and does well with people, and I think that's something I also stand for, so why would I not put that as one of my main points? And then
it's also probably a lived experience for you as well, like being a student.
Course. Like I love food, I love cooking, it's something I've always really enjoyed. But you know, I think not everyone does, and that's completely fine, but I think it's good to be able to have like understanding of like how you can budget, how you can plan your meals. So yeah, that was one of my main points. And then with the election, we were all given £50 to kind of use to help us campaign. So that covered like printing costs for all of our posters. You could have bought a fancy dress costume if you really wanted to stand out. But I decided, look, 25 quid on printing, 25 quid on food. And I went to Lidl and I bought 4. Did I buy 4 of everything? No, I did 3 of everything because this campus wasn't ready at that point. So I did Oxtall's, FCH and Park. So I bought 3 boxes of cereal, 3 tubs of Nutella, 3 packets of pasta, 3 packets of rice, 3 pasta sauces, like all your staples. And then I printed out a little thing that said, if you find me, keep me, #vote Freya, and stuck them to all the food. And then I hid them around all the campuses.
Love that.
And
creative advertising is grand, guys.
And
She's like, I'm going to use that
And it's
degree.
food as well. Like,
Yeah.
who
it
doesn't like
just
a bit of free
it went
food?
down well. And
Listen, if I find a tub of Nutella somewhere, someone's getting my vote.
and then
Facts.
a few people really kindly like posted pictures of it on their Instagram and tagged me, so I was able to reshare that. And I think
I love that.
it showed that people were engaging. And to me, I was like, okay, this clearly resonates with people. So then I was obviously fortunate enough to be elected in, and then we had like a week or so to kind of really heavily plan what did we want to do with our campaign, what direction was it going to go in. And at that point I could have been like, nah, don't want to do food, let's do something else. But I was like, I feel like, not that I had to, because it had been in my point, but I also wanted to. Like the hiding the food around the campuses had seemed really successful. It was fun, and I think food's something you can, again, like have fun with, be creative with.
And it brings people together. And I think
Exactly.
ultimately, as an activities and opportunities officer, like you said, you've got like the super committee role.
Yeah, and while it doesn't relate to, you know, the sports clubs or societies,
They eat food. So
everyone eats food. But, you know, a lot of them have to sometimes think about like nutrition, especially for the sports.
So true.
You know, they might be spending money in other ways, like, you know, involvement in their club, and then therefore might have to think more closely about their food budget. But also it's, you know, I wanted the campaign to be something that represents everyone, not just to focus on the sport and societies, because the other parts of my job and other things I'm working on focus on that group that I represent. But I wanted this campaign to be something for everyone.
One of the things that so Freya sent us this lovely, very professional like presentation about this campaign, which I absolutely love, and I went through it. And one of the things that I've actually read, and it's the first time I've ever read it, is the word food insecurity. And it just kind of like sparked this question, is like, why do we think food insecurity is such an important topic for students, but it's also an issue for students? Because I don't know, I feel like when I was doing my undergrad, we spoke about like buying food and stuff, but I don't think it was ever a conversation that like, oh, I feel insecure about what I'm eating, or I feel insecure if I'm not eating as good as this person, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So why do you think it's an important issue for students?
I think picking up on the insecurity is like really key. Like, I didn't want to go with food poverty, which I think is often a term that's used, because, you know, some students don't have to worry about what they're, you know, what they're spending on food, while others do. But I think the term insecurity can be used in like really interchangeable way. You know, it might be, you know, the cost of it, but it also might be what you're eating or knowing what to cook. It might be how you access food. I just thought there was it was a more general term, and could help kind of sum up the campaign a bit better. And I think, you know, it's hard to know. We can't look in every student's cupboard. We can't see or their fridge. We can't see what they're eating, how often they're eating. But I think, you know, the cost of food and stuff has gone up significantly. You know, what you used to be able to get.
Going up.
Yeah, you know, I think even since first year, I've noticed my food shops have gone up so much.
Me too.
You're like a cry.
And I think I just think it's really key.
It's important. Like, I think when, like we said earlier, like being a student, you have a very different life to like a regular citizen with a 9-to-5 job, because your evenings are your mornings, and your mornings are your evenings, and your weekends are your work week. So you actually have to be really vigilant about what you're eating and when to fit it in, because you could be at uni from like 9 to 5, and then a day at home where you're not at uni. So your expenditure changes all the time.
And for many students, like coming to uni is the first time that they've even had to ever do their food shop on their own. People don't know what to buy or how much to spend, or if you know, some people have like budgets, some people don't, and they just spend whatever. So it's like really, I remember coming to uni and being like, oh my gosh, like so much freedom, you know, like with I can buy what I want, but it's like,
and it also goes hand in hand with
Yeah.
just finances. When I first started university, I was so bad with financing and budgeting.
Some people like meal plan and stuff.
Not
But like
me.
how
That's like one of the
Me
main things
neither.
I'm like trying to touch on,
I
is
was buying
encouraging
as I
people
go.
to
Yeah.
meal plan.
Yeah.
Because I think so many people, like you just said, like come to uni, they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I think that's also where that term insecurity works really well. You know, if you have no clue about how to cook or how to plan, or, you know, you don't even know where to start, you might forget that you need seasonings. You know, if your parents have cooked for your whole life, you know, even, you know, the most simple thing, you're like, oh, this doesn't taste as good. Oh, I've not bought salt and pepper. Like, you know, I think, that's why I went with the term insecurity, because I think it really encapsulated like something that like everyone might struggle with. Okay, you might not specifically struggle with the cost.
You might struggle with the
You might
actual
struggle
skill.
with something else, or while you might have all the skills
Love
and
that,
want to
that's
be able
so
to
smart.
make, you know, really delicious meals, you then actually can't afford those ingredients.
Yeah, because sometimes like you type a recipe online, and I actually find this a lot. You find a recipe online, and then you actually have to scroll through like pages and pages of like article,
Life story.
On the
This is how
recipe.
I found
Yeah,
this
yeah.
recipe.
Like,
Yeah.
girl, tell
And
me
it's
how
like,
to make this
I
bag
just want to
bowl.
know
Yeah.
how to, yeah.
But like I think for like a young student who, like you said, left home for the first time, wants to know how to make a spag bowl, goes in there, gets overwhelmed. There's a massive list of
And you know, people don't buy
ingredients.
cookbooks anymore and stuff like that.
Yeah.
No.
Like if you can get like
I think
ideas and
TikTok
stuff
can
from
be like the ultimate
TikTok is
cook.
great.
yeah.
Honestly,
I love a good recipe meal.
Yeah.
Quick,
Love that.
easy student dinner. TikTok. That's my search history.
But I mean, that's a really good actually piece of advice that like go on TikTok, go on Instagram, find videos like that, and like
Yeah.
make a list of the meals that you would
Yeah.
like for the week.
Yeah.
Go out, do your food shop.
Yeah.
Try to maximize ingredients. That's like I feel like that's my one piece of advice is like find ingredients find meals for the week that use the same
Yeah.
ingredients. So you're not buying
Exactly.
a bunch of different
Tons of
stuff.
other stuff that you know actually probably might ever not use again.
Yeah, honestly.
Because I've bought
Do
so
you
much
know-
stuff that I just haven't touched in my
Yeah.
cupboard.
I once, I was quite, like, I love food. So when I was a student, I was like, I'm going to make saffron rice. I
Not
know.
realizing how expensive saffron was.
Not realizing how expensive saffron was. Bought the saffron because I was so adamant that I'm going to make saffron rice. I kid you not, because of how expensive, because I bought so much of it,
Yeah.
I only used it once. And then I was going around and be like, guys, I'm not going to use this. So I was giving out saffron to everyone. Because I was like, it is, but
Should have
it's,
sold it.
and right, it's gold, it's food gold. But yeah, talking about meals, I think there's so many things that students can do. What is like the one budget meal you think every student should know how to make or should learn how to make?
Like an egg fried rice or like a stir fry,
Love
because
that.
you can
Classic.
just throw anything into it.
Literally.
You know, whatever leftover veg, whatever meat. You know,
Yeah.
as long as you've got like a bit of soy sauce or something. I often throw like peanut butter into like a stir fry. Like it's really
Like a
nice,
little
like
satay
satay vibes.
vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I'm getting
And
hungry.
you know, if you've got that for like your toast, or that's something you can put in like curries as well. Like adds a really nice flavour.
And adds
So, yeah,
protein.
Yeah, so like
so
definitely.
Actually getting nutrition.
Definitely like a stir fry, or like an egg fried rice, because I think it's easy. You've normally always got like pasta, noodles, or rice. Like
And you can batch cook it.
yeah, exactly.
That's really important. You can make it in big quantities that you can take to
It's
like
a
lunch
yeah, it's a
and
perfect
dinner.
kind of thing. Make
Meal
it for
prepping.
make it for dinner like one day, and then you've got it for lunch like your next 2 days.
I love that. I feel like we need to do a YouTube video with Freya where she, like a cooking show. I feel like it'd be so fun. If
Or a little like chef's hat.
You can get a chef's hat. I've been holding this thing for this podcast, and I think it's a really like a good time to talk about it. She's a chef.
I'm not a chef.
You are a chef.
I work at Premier Inn part time. I'm in the kitchen.
As a chef.
As a chef.
Right?
Well,
you have
I
a chef's
chef
hat.
jacket,
You have a
yeah.
chef's hat, right?
Well, yeah, I don't really wear it though.
But exactly, that makes her a chef. So yeah, you guys should collaborate and make.
And also, I kind of wanted just to, obviously, like, I think the topic is really important and it like speaks to a lot of students
Yeah.
and younger people out there. But I just kind of want to ask you, like, as much as the campaign is about food, can you explain why it is more than just food, in a sense, like about like skill, support, and like community as well?
Yeah, so I think, like I briefly touched on earlier, like looking to do some cooking classes with Gather and Gather, who are our caterers at the uni.
Oh yeah, there's other like charities and stuff that you mentioned as well that you wanted to work with. And
Yeah,
partner
so
with.
the
Yeah.
cooking classes is obviously like about skills more than cost. And then beginning like a really nice partnership with Gloucester Feed the Hungry and Smiles Cafe, who are literally just over the road. We can
Yeah,
see them out
so-
the window.
Oh, yeah.
Let's rewind. Gather and Gather are the official university caterers. So
Yeah.
if you come to campus, whether you're a student or a future student, they like handle all the cafes, all the factory, and they make really nice food.
Yeah.
And then you just mentioned Smiles Cafe, who are literally across the road from
Yeah.
City Campus.
Yeah. So they, as Gloucester Feed the Hungry, are like a charity that runs different sort of like food bank services. It's
Love that.
like sort of like no questions asked. They support the homeless, but also like anyone else that needs them. So we currently, as the Students' Union, have a food pantry, which is just like a set of shelves each campus. We get some donations as the student unions, but also other students are welcome to put stuff onto that, and then other students are welcome to take that.
Yeah,
Which
I love those.
it's great in principle. However, it's something that can't really be monitored.
No.
Obviously, if one student needs everything that's on those shelves, like and if they need that, that's absolutely fine, because some people do. But then it's hard to support other students, because if someone gets there first, it's just one of those things that's really hard to manage. So we're looking at kind of setting up our own SU food bank, with the support from some funding that we've got, as well as kind of Hash at Gloucester Feed the Hungry. He's obviously worked in that like industry for a really long time and knows kind of the best way to run it. So he's kind of supporting us with how we set that up.
Yeah.
And then
That's so great.
It's just a great place. Like, you know, if you're studying at City, get over there. He's got great Wi-Fi. He's got great Wi-Fi. loves everyone coming in to study.
Do you work there?
It's literally like £1.20 for like a latte. They do like jacket potatoes. The samosas are delicious.
What's it called again? It's for everyone at home.
Smiles Cafe.
Smiles Cafe. It's on the Oxbow Road.
Yeah.
Right opposite City Campus.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, look at this. Where's the social team? We need to feature them on the channels. So maybe head to our broadcast channel. They might be featured on there. They will be in the future.
Yeah.
Love that. And then also, like, you're doing such amazing things and you are the leader of that. But if there are students, current students, or maybe students who might be joining us in September or in the future who want to get involved, how can they get involved? Is it like through volunteering? Can they help you set things up? Like, this is your call out to be able to recruit students.
So yeah, it'd be really great to like see people at the cooking classes. I think the first one's probably going to be like mid-October time, which I think we're going to do a spaghetti bolognese, something nice and simple. And then across the year, we're going to sort of go with like a bit more of like a ready, steady cook approach.
Fun.
Because I think like we've touched on a really important thing is being able to like learn what to make from when you've almost got nothing.
Yeah.
So kind of having different like array of ingredients out and like, okay, what can I make from what there is? So get involved with that. It'd be, you know, and you'll be able to keep the food and eat it, obviously, whatever you've made.
The yummy food that you made with your group. That's what I love about our community, is that like people show up, help each other, whether it's through your future endeavors, the food pantry, or just like events. There's always someone to help you. But yeah, there are events for you to get involved.
So you might meet some friends in your cooking class.
Which is really, that'd be so cute.
I know.
And you
cook together.
Are you gonna have chef's hats?
Always don't know about that. We'll have to see. Yeah, maybe a little apron.
Maybe a little apron. Maybe we won't cringe you out so much with chef's hat. But make sure that you head to the UOG Students Union Instagram at UOG Students Union, and then you also have an officer account that people can get in touch with you.
Yeah.
Do you want to plug that in? That's your chance now.
Yeah, it's activities and ops, I think, on Instagram.
You know, if you're watching on YouTube, we'll link it below. If you're not watching on YouTube and you're listening on wherever you enjoy your podcasts, head to our channels. We'll tag Freya on all of our content. So you can
lots
easily
of
find her.
key updates, silly TikToks.
Yeah.
For sports and societies as well, like updates on their things.
And just info on like events and stuff for you to get involved in, because
exactly.
We've said it before, and I'm sure you'll agree. Our one piece of advice is say yes to everything, go to events. And
there's so many events like now live for all of the welcome period.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be like a second wave, I think we're calling it like phase 2
of
like welcome. So there'll be more things.
This is exclusive. I didn't know this.
There'll be like more things that come out because we obviously have some international students that join us a little bit later.
Yeah.
Some people might be unsure about what it is all at the start, but then once you're a bit more settled, you want to get involved with things. So yeah, there's going to be hopefully a bit of a second wave of events.
Fab. Okay. I want us to take a little break, and then when we come back, we're going to play a little game.
Cool.
And we're going to do our student meals of the week, which is really apt that we talk about a lot about food, but
this is so fitting. We have like a regular segment
that we do. So we'll go through it. But yeah, we'll take a little break and we'll come back. We've had our water, had a little break. So
we're going to play a fun game.
Which actually was kind of your idea.
Yeah, this is literally your game.
Guys, we're not taking credit.
No.
This is Freya's idea, but it's a really fun game.
Do we have a name? Does this have a name?
Raid My Cupboard. I'm going to call it Raid My Cupboard.
Raid My Cupboard.
Raid my cupboard. So,
I like that.
Rave in the cupboard.
Rave in the cupboard. Freya is obviously all about kind of helping students get good habits with their food, with like kind of taking care of themselves.
And the biggest thing that you've been wanting to push is making something out of nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you definitely can make that. We were just saying before we started like recording that our favourite meals are the ones when it's like end of the month.
Mm-hmm. They always taste the best.
Out of the fridge at this point.
The pocket money is tight. Yeah. Paycheck hasn't landed. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you go in and you figure out what's in your cupboard and you're like, let me be like Van Gogh and what can I make with this? So our amazing producer Kira, who is the legend behind the camera, has Hi producer Kira. Has come up with a list of ingredients. We already have in the cupboard rice and pasta. Yeah. So just like the
any like seasonings?
The basics. There are some seasonings. So we have plain flour.
Okay.
Not a seasoning, but we'll get there. We have ginger.
Okay.
That comes in both actual ginger form and ginger powder.
I can have either. Okay.
Potatoes.
Okay.
lentils,
Okay.
baked beans,
Yeah.
peas,
Yeah.
petit pois preferably because they're so much better than garden peas, paprika,
Yeah.
sugar,
Yeah.
raisins,
Yeah.
and eggs. I'm going to put
Oh
the list
my
in front of
God.
you. And Freya, your challenge is to come up with a quick meal, not quick, take your time, a meal for anyone who has that stuff in their cupboard to go in and make it happen.
I hate raisins, so they're instantly out of the equation.
I love that producer Kira thought that students have raisins in their cupboards.
I hate raisins.
I have raisins in my cupboard.
Raisins are
Do you?
gone.
For my yogurt bowls.
Do you have the little boxes you used to get for primary school?
No.
I actually have those. I have those
Oh,
on.
like that was sweet treat.
Like
I don't
a
even
l-
like chocolate covered raisins. Just no.
I love raisins, guys.
The only thing I can deal with them in is a hot cross bun
fairs.
Okay.
because I like a hot cross bun.
love
But if
hot
there were
cross bun.
raisinless hot cross buns, I would prefer that.
This is a very
But then
random.
is that
So
just
that is
a
off the
bun?
list.
It's a very
Yeah,
random
no
side note. When I
raisins.
first moved to the UK many moons ago, I thought hot cross buns were like chocolate, like chipped, like the
I didn't
chocolate
get
chip.
I didn't get what the hype was about when
I bit into it and I was like, what is this? I thought they were going to be a bit more sweet and they were going to
Do
fill
you know
with
what I
chocolates.
really don't understand? What are they called? Mince pies. I did not understand.
mince pie.
I thought that had actual mince in it. I didn't know it was like sweet
Same.
for years.
That's what I thought. I
and then
thought-
all my
No,
friends
guys,
were
it's
like,
so
"You need
good.
to try it." And I was
was
So
like,
you
why
thought it was
would-
like a meat pie?
No, I still don't.
"Yeah,
I
I
still
thought it
don't
was
like
beef
them.
mince. I thought it was like
You can't
mince
get
inside."
beef
Yeah,
mince pies, to
I
be fair.
thought. Yeah, I
You don't
thought
like?
it was no.
No,
but
but
that's
it's
what I
raisins.
always thought growing up. It was meat
And I was like,
Love
"How are
it.
people enjoying a mince like a little
with
pie
wine. Because people always have it with wine. I'm like, why are you eating
Yeah.
a meat
Yeah.
pie with a glass of
I
wine?
have a cup of tea. It's generally one of my. During Christmas, I probably go through maybe 6 mince pies a week, like actual facts. But yeah, here you go. You've got the list. Have you got an idea?
This is really hard.
It is hard.
We're meatless. We're going veggie.
well, because there might be some vegetarian students.
yeah.
I'm gonna give you. You've got some frozen chicken breasts in the freezer.
Okay.
Is that okay, producer Kira? Can we have chicken?
She's rolling her
Yeah,
eyes.
she's rolling
But
her eyes.
it could be chicken, no chicken. You could go
Yeah,
either way.
yeah.
Oh,
The vegetarian options for the
Yes.
veggies out there.
So is it like? Are you thinking pasta? What are you thinking?
this is really hard.
Yeah. So you've got baked beans. You've got plain
Because we've
flour.
not got any cheese.
We've not got cheese. No.
Cheese is
This person is
expensive.
lactose intolerant.
Yeah.
Lactose intolerant veggie.
What are we vibing
Oh,
with?
you've really
Mixed
thrown me.
vegan.
These are hard.
See, I mean, it is hard though. You have to. I
Yeah.
literally sit there in front of my cupboard and my fridge, going in between two of them, being like, okay, what can we make here? What can we do here? While
What do we
Freya-
have? So we have go on.
We have potatoes. We have
Yeah, so potatoes would be the
the carb.
yeah.
But
on
we
the
also
side.
have rice and pasta. So you can make multiple
I
stuff.
think we'll go with rice.
Okay, rice.
Okay.
So what? How are we cooking the rice?
Boiling it.
We're boil it. So it's boiled rice as the
Well,
base.
because actually, do you know? Okay, yeah. never
What?
mind.
Tell me,
No, I was
Chef
just
Chef
gonna-
Ivana. Tell me what.
So many people buy microwave rice, right?
Yeah.
I love a good Uncle Ben's.
Yeah.
Partial to it, Mexican one. The
Yeah,
Mexican one.
yeah.
Spenny.
But making rice in a pot is so easy, and
Yeah.
so many
Yeah.
of my friends are like, "How do you make rice?" I'm like, "It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Bit of butter, rice, water,
Butter?
leave it. Yeah, to
'cause
make
you
it
can
nice
fry
and
it. Fluffy.
Wow, I've learned
and
something new.
it's so easy.
Yeah.
Like making and it like rice is what, like 30p.
My actual like student life hack is that you guys can cook rice in the microwave. Like genuinely.
But this is what I'm saying not to do.
No, not microwave rice. Actual rice. So you buy rice. No, listen. I'm not talking about microwave rice in a bag. Get actual rice, a bowl, a microwavable bowl, if you will, with a
Okay.
plastic or whatever. Rice. Wash the rice first,
Yes,
so you
of
get the
course.
starch off. Put it in the water.
Actually,
the same.
don't wash my rice.
You
I
should.
don't wash my rice. No, I
You're a
wash my
immune
chef. How dare you?
system.
But what my advice is: wash your rice. Same measurement that you use for your rice. Same amount of water. Like literally just salt, whatever
Okay.
other thing you want in there. Put it in the microwave with cling film. Cook it for 10 minutes.
I have to try that.
It's
I've always made mine in a
it's
pot,
the exact
but-
same. Is the exact same as like boiling on a stove, because if you're sharing a house with someone, you might be making dinner like dinner together. So they might be having pasta and you're doing rice. That's already 2 eyes on the hob, like in use. So you do it in the microwave. I think that's a good hack.
Okay, well, just my point was this: buy actual rice. Don't
No,
like
I'm
save your
saying-
coins and don't.
Yeah,
microwave
no,
rice.
I agree.
Just cook rice however you want. Sorry,
Uncle
so
Ben's
you're
so-
going
yeah.
back to your
Yeah,
point.
so
know what, just
I think
cook however you
rice.
The ADHD kicked in.
Also boil some potatoes, like cubed small.
So we're cubed
Cubed.
We're
boiled
doing
potatoes.
rice and we're doing potatoes.
Yeah.
that.
Cube the potatoes small, I reckon,
How are we seasoning the potato?
with the paprika.
Paprika.
Nice.
Yeah. And then
Let's give him
I'm-
patatas bravas.
Yeah, and then I'm thinking we just kind of like throw it all together,
Yeah.
whack some peas in,
Yeah.
maybe a little bit of ginger, because ginger's really good seasoning. Like, it makes everything a bit zingy. Bit of ginger.
It's really good for metabolism.
Yeah. And then throw an egg through it. So kind of like a spicy... It's kind of giving like slightly curry vibes with the potato.
Yeah.
But then like rice, peas, like an egg fried rice, but with a slight...
With potatoes.
Potato
Love that.
curry twist.
See, that's nice.
Yeah.
I like that. See?
I think that's what we can... Yeah, I feel like that's the best I'm getting.
That's a good one. Have you got an idea of what you want to do?
Yeah.
Oh, go on.
I'm thinking...
So you got plain flour, ginger, potatoes, lentils, baked beans, peas, paprika, sugar, raisins, rice, pasta, and eggs. What are you vibing with?
I wish you had cheese here.
If you had cheese or soy
I was going to go
sauce,
pasta,
that would
baked
be
beans
so
and
much
cheese.
easier.
Pasta, beans and cheese is my favourite struggle
Yeah,
meal.
beans and pasta actually go really well.
Okay, well, we don't have that today, but people now knows that pasta, beans, and cheese is a good meal.
Yeah, this is...
So it is hard.
This is harder than I thought.
yeah.
I feel like Mr. Editor Man, please put some like elevator music while Ivana thinks.
It's a rogue list.
Yeah, producer Kira, it's a rogue list.
I want to know. I want to know what you were thinking. This was
No,
exactly.
producer Kira doesn't have an idea.
Eggs and plain flour. Like, what can you do with that? Make a dough.
You can make an omelette.
And we have potatoes.
Yeah, potatoes.
Potato omelette, actually.
Yeah, nice. With some peas.
Yeah.
Bit of paprika for seasoning.
So,
It's an omelette rogue, but that could taste nice.
yeah. Or
see
if you're
that.
really like adventurous, you can actually like make an egg fried rice. I would make an egg fried rice
Yeah.
with
Yes.
with
Peas.
with
That goes in
peas.
an egg fried.
And you could put
yeah.
the raisins in. That would give you like an oriental twist.
a little
but I just
sweet.
don't like raisins.
I
Do you
love
know what?
that.
I like this.
Yeah, egg fried rice. Love that.
Yeah.
That's so fun. But yeah, thank you, producer Kira, for this lovely list. No, you should feel thanked.
You should feel so thanked.
But I think it's a really good important point that like you can work with what you have in the cupboard.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, I think collaborate with your housemates and your friends.
Yeah.
Make dinners together. It brings you closer.
Yeah.
It saves money. You can batch cook. I love that. Shall we, before we let Freya go, shall we jump in our student meals of the week? Are we going to do it again?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to count?
Yeah,
us
actually,
in?
I do it this time.
I will
Last
do
time you
it.
embarrassed me.
Yeah, I will do it.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Student meals of the week. I know, right? So professional, guys. Honestly, someone give me a Grammy. So we asked students on our broadcast channel. If you're watching,
Which you should join.
If you're watching and
But-
listening, head to Instagram at Uni of Gloss.
I'm on it.
You're
I
on it.
saw the requests for
Yeah.
for the meals.
Join our broadcast channel. Let us know what your student meals are. We've got some good ones here. The first one, it took me a while to figure out what's on top. So it will pop up on the screen right now. It's this, guys. So I think it's giving
Pesto pasta.
pesto
pasta
with
with
cheese.
With a bit of cheese that's not melted, which
No.
kind of worries me.
Generally, at first thought, I thought those were like the little salt and vinegar French fries crisps that you can get.
Can't go
look
wrong
like
with
that.
pesto pasta. It is elite.
Pasta with chicken is so good. And it has like some sort of glaze. And I don't know if that is oil or hot honey or I don't know what this is. But I think this is a good meal.
Yeah.
What would you
I
rate
went through
it?
a phase where I think I honestly had like creamy pesto broccoli pasta for like a week.
Yes. Fair
Yeah.
play.
Honestly smash.
So, wait, that you made or like the bachelor sauce one? Like the pasta
No,
sauce
no,
one?
no, I made
you
it.
You're like gourmet. Love
I
that.
don't know if you can call pesto pasta gourmet, but
I just don't like the sauce on the top. It worries me of what that is.
I don't know why is it so glistening?
And I hate that the cheese is not melted. It looks cold.
Maybe it's a bit of oil.
It looks cold.
It does look cold. Maybe they just literally took that
All it
picture
needed
straight
was
away.
a little zap in the microwave to melt the cheese.
I
That's all
agree.
it needed.
What would you rate it?
4.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. What would you rate it?
I love pesto pasta, so although the cheese isn't melted, I'm gonna go 7.
Fair. That's very, very harsh, but fair. Stick with it. I would say it's a solid 7, purely because
7.
I need a sprinkle of black pepper on top.
Yeah.
I need to know what the hell this glistening like I'm not gonna material.
Glistening material.
And but yeah, also cute bowl. Love the bowl. Love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's handmade.
Next one.
Next.
Ooh.
I mean, there's no way that's homemade.
Really?
Do you think it's
It looks-
curry?
I think
or
it's given.
stew?
It looks like a dal.
I love a dal.
This is healthy.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Is
So
that naan?
A naan or a pita.
It looks.
Yeah, that looks delicious. Is there any rice, or is it lentils?
I think it's just lentils. It's given
I think that looks
spinach,
really good.
peppers.
Yum.
I'm gonna give that an 8.
I'm going to give it an 8 as well.
Nice.
It
I
looks
agree.
like a nice comfort meal.
Yeah.
Warm.
I'll give it an 8. Fair play. I love dals. I'm going to make a dal this winter. Ooh.
10 out of 10.
A 10 out of 10. Wait, is this yours? So the next one is given like a summer garden salad. We've got rice.
It's a Greek salad.
It's a Greek salad. You've got rice. You've got
Sesame
chicken.
seeds.
Tzatziki.
I made my own tzatziki with Greek yogurt, cucumber. I think it was like not chives maybe or not chives. Coriander.
Thyme. Dill.
I don't like dill.
I'm just
but
naming all of them.
So you're gonna have a -1 because I don't like dill.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, sorry.
And feta.
It looks really good.
Crumbled feta, cucumber, and a bit of salad tomatoes. Yeah.
I love that.
And of course, I made my rice not in the microwave.
Love that.
You can do a lot with, if you've just got
Rice and chicken.
lettuce, cucumber, tomato as your base. Whack anything on top.
Literally.
I had chicken fajitas
Whack it in a wrap
last
with
night,
chicken.
and
We
then
were
I
just
had
saying
chicken
earlier
fajita
how
salad
like
today.
wraps are great because you can put
Yeah.
anything in a wrap.
Yeah,
Did you have chicken fajita last night?
yeah, and then put
In a wrap or with rice?
wrap homemade sweet potato fries, and then did it on top of just leftover on salad.
Guys,
for
I'm so
lunch.
hungry.
I love a rice wrap. In first year, we used to make rice
Wait,
wraps
what?
all the time.
Like a burrito?
Well, yeah, but there was nothing else. It was just Uncle Ben's Mexican spicy rice and wrap. But
So the hypocrisy, if you say.
I know, but that was
One of the questions you
Ben.
pre-sent me was if you have £5
Oh yeah, what?
left to spend. Wraps was on that list.
Wraps.
I love and wraps are quite yeah.
And eggs. They were on.
Love that. So wait,
And
I
you
wanna
can
go-
make breakfast
let's
wraps.
circle
You
back.
can make anything wraps.
You just have rice in a wrap.
yeah. It's just easy.
Just rice in a wrap.
Yeah, but you got to
That's
think
hor-
with the Uncle Ben's, like you get like beans in there and stuff as well. So it's not just
No sauce.
No sauce, no cheese.
yeah.
No
I
meat?
can't remember. No, sauce. Yeah, but you know.
I'm sorry,
it's-
but that sounds like a desperation meal. But you know what? Live your life. I love
Yeah.
it like it. I'm gonna give your salad a good 9 because I don't.
Yeah.
I don't get the rice with the salad. I'm sorry, it's a Greek salad. Why do you need the rice?
Wait, maybe it wasn't a Greek salad then.
You made it.
Oh, well, I've got the recipe of TikTok.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you, TikTok. Anyhow,
They
it's
had rice in it. It's a rice bowl.
love that. Okay, it's up there. That's good. And then, oh god,
I mean,
this next one, guys, is so. Let's just zoom in. We've got coffee at tea in a lovely bumblebee mug. Quite
Yeah.
cute.
has that been eaten?
I think it's just a.
Did we just take a
I think
bite
it's a
out of
fried
that?
egg that's gone wrong on the flip.
Yeah. So a fried
It's
egg
the one singular egg that gets me.
and
A bun,
a paratha, like a naan.
a pancake.
It's some sort of receptacle. I like that this person plated
Everything up.
separately.
Maybe if the egg was like, is it like a chapati, something like that?
Yeah, I think it's
Maybe the egg could be in the chapati like burrito style, but then the coffee's kind of throwing me off. Is this
So was
breakfast?
that- I was just gonna say, is that
This
breakfast?
breakfast.
It's the single egg on a massive
Yeah,
plate for
yeah.
me. This is a solid. You know what? No, it's
I'm
a
giving
it's
it a 3. I'm
It's
giving
a
it a
solid
2.
1. A 3 is too generous.
I mean, I'd eat it.
Yeah,
So I'm
food
gonna,
is
like,
food,
I feel
like-
like
I'd eat it.
I'm gonna say a 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe I am
It's
harsh.
food. Food is food.
I would eat it, but I just don't think that this.
I'm giving my 2 points to the coffee.
Actually, I wouldn't
I've
eat it.
seen,
I would
I've
add
seen
other
worse.
things. You've seen worse.
Really?
We said that last week,
Seen worse.
didn't we? We said that like we were going through like there's always worse, isn't there?
Yeah, the last week's one was quite
Well,
good.
that's
My
really
Last week
housemate
was-
once
oh,
had
tell us.
couscous.
Are you gonna out them? Are you gonna say
Yeah.
who they? Okay, what's their name?
Ashley Wells.
Ashley. Hi, Ashley.
I'm speaking to you.
Wherever you are. What did Ashley cook?
Couscous.
Okay, good. That's actually quite
Yeah.
adventurous for a
Well,
student.
it was just the packet with boiling water.
Okay.
But that's most couscous.
An Ainsley Harriott one, or like it's just
Probably
a
a little.
Love that.
Sausages that were
Are we
definitely
cutting them up?
yeah, but they were not. They definitely were not cooked enough.
Okay.
Oh, Ashley, no, girl.
Then, what else did it have? Radishes, and I'm not exaggerating. Radishes. So bowl of
Ashley
couscous
took raid my cupboard
to
literally.
another level.
Yeah.
So this girl loves gravy
has
and
radishes?
sauce. She will have gravy and sauce with absolutely everything. So couscous, gravy,
Yeah,
the sausages on top,
yeah.
cut up radishes,
Yeah.
and then the biggest dollop of mayo you've ever seen in your life.
I'm
And
sorry.
I'm not making this up.
Okay, listen. Couscous and sausage, I can get behind.
Yeah.
The radishes.
Even the gravy, because the gravy with the sausages. I
Wait,
guess
there was
you
gravy. Did you say there was gravy? mentioned?
Gravy.
Oh, I missed that part.
Couscous gravy, sausages, radishes, mayo.
Mayo and gravy is diabolical. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It
But what I'm
separates the
saying is the
mayo.
sausages go with the. I mean,
Heinz do a gravy mayo.
And they should stop. What?
I've not tried it, but I've seen it.
I shan't be trying that. Now, Well, Ashley,
I'm gonna be
please send us a
sick.
picture. We will rate your.
Ashley.
I hope she has. Are they notorious for making bad meals?
Thing is, if she makes a salad, like that can be really nice, but then I think it's just.
Has she
she
ever-
buys
Salad's
quite
not hard to make,
She
though.
buys quite random ingredients, so then when it gets to that fridge raid point, it's
She's
She's got
struggling.
radishes.
it's random.
Yeah.
Whereas if you did a bit more of a standard shop, you can pull something together like
Radishes
what we
is
just
a really
did.
rogue thing to
Yeah.
buy.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they love radishes.
For her salads.
Has she ever cooked you guys a meal?
Has she ever cooked me a meal?
Yeah.
I don't know if you'd want her to.
No, because she can
No
cook.
hate, Ashley. Love you, Ashley, but
She can cook, but
Can she?
Yeah, no, she can. She can. She's definitely made me something, but I can't think what.
Ashley, if you're watching, let us know what you made, Freya. That'd be
Yeah.
really funny. Love that. And before we head off, I would love to know what is your end of the month. You still have coin is tight. You haven't got money. You've raided your cupboard. What is your absolute desperation meal? Like your worst meal that you've had as a student?
Worst meal I've had as a student. We're going back to the gravy, and this isn't worse because I thoroughly enjoy this.
Fab.
Okay.
I
Fine.
thoroughly enjoy it. It's like an ultimate comfort
Speak your
meal.
truth. Yeah.
Pasta,
Yeah.
cheese and gravy.
That's okay.
I've seen that before. I've seen people say that's like
It's
their.
really good.
'Cause,
Generous amount of black pepper.
Love
Do you,
that.
are you a
Lovely.
thick gravy gal or
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
okay,
thick.
nice.
Yeah. My desperation meal is actually very close to yours. Mine is
Okay.
pasta, butter, Marmite, and cheese.
Oh, I've heard about that one. I've not
Marmite
tried
pasta.
it yet.
Yeah, it's an iconic Nigella recipe.
Yeah, no, it's sometimes it's a hungover thing as
It's
well.
true.
Hey, don't credit that as your meal. That's what your friend told you about.
No, okay, it's not my meal. I got it from my friend, and it quickly became my go-to desperation meal. Yeah, I love that recipe. It's good, and you can.
You
put
need to try the Marmite crisps.
I do
If
need
in
to try
doubt
that.
as well, end of the month, ChatGPT.
Yeah,
Give it a list of everything you've got,
And
and
it
it will
even
it
co-
can plan
yeah.
you a meal.
fair.
And if you say like, this is everything I've got £10 to spend,
Yeah,
it can like plan you like a week's worth of meals and say, get this, this, and this.
yeah. That's how you use AI, not to create.
Effectively,
not
yes.
creating images and putting people out of jobs. Use
Yeah.
it to help you out in your
Yeah.
life. Fab. Well, Freya, before
so
we head
much.
off, I just want to give you the chance to tell people how they can get involved with the SU, what they should be looking out for the next year, and what are you hoping to achieve this year?
Oh, that's such a big question.
I know, sorry, I just asked you 3 questions in one.
Just do a club or society.
Join a club or a
join
society.
something, because you will meet people you didn't expect to meet. You'll make friends with people you didn't expect to be friends with. It gives you a whole nother side to your university life. You know, if exams, assignments become too much, you've
Yeah.
got somewhere else to go. If you fall out with housemates, you've got different people you can spend time with.
Yeah.
Like it gives you like a whole nother opportunity.
And if you join a club, like it generally also improves your well-being.
It provides structure as well, like especially,
So important.
like, if you've got a regular meet with your society, or, our sports teams compete on a Wednesday, it gives you a bit more purpose sometimes, like something away from, oh, I've got this assignment to do, okay, but actually I'm not going to do that this day because I've got sport or society meet, and that's your focus. I think it's really important.
Fab. So join a club or society.
Join a club or society.
And what are you hoping to achieve this year
Um,
as the SU's Activities and Opportunities Officer?
get more people to plan their meals.
Love that.
So, I just think if you can plan your meal and you can go into the shop knowing what you want to get, you will spend less. You'll probably eat more healthy, and it will probably last you longer.
Love that.
Yeah.
Fab. Well,
Amazing.
thank you. Thank you
very
so much for
It's been
joining
great
us.
fun.
And thank you for
Talk
coming to
to
City
you.
Campus. Before we head off, as always, get involved in the conversation. Make sure that you follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Uni of Gloss.
Join our broadcast channel.
Join our broadcast channel. Let us know what you want us to talk about, who you want on the podcast. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in to Connections Corner, the podcast brought to you by the University of Gloucestershire.
Yay.
We like to do this thing that we've just developed now where we
Okay.
say goodbye to people
Yeah.
and we do this. So
Okay.
on 3, we'll do it with the camera, okay?
And see you next week, guys. Thank you so much.
1, 2, 3.
Join the broadcast channel.
Bye.